Technical characteristics of the Hawker Typhoon Mk-1B aircraft. Engine: Napier Sabre 2. Power: HP 2180. Wingspan: 12.67 meters. Length of aircraft: 9.74 meters. Height of the aircraft: 4.67 meters. Wing area: 2590 square meters. Mass: kilogram. Empty aircraft: 3,992. On takeoff: 5,216. Maximum takeoff weight: 5,850. Maximum speed at an altitude of 2,880 meters, 663 kilometers per hour. Time of climb: 4,572 meters, min. 5 feet 50 inches. Practical ceiling: 10,730 meters. Flying range: 820 asterisk, 1,580 kilometers asterisk with 227 kilograms bombs. History of the fighter. The success of the Hawker Hurricane fighter was to a certain extent unexpected even for its creator Cam. After all, he considered the Hurricane only as an intermediate solution before adopting a fighter with higher flight qualities. Already at the end of 1936, the requirements for such a machine, formulated in Specification F-1837, were agreed with the Ministry of Aviation. It provided for the creation of an all-metal single-seat fighter capable of reaching a speed of 640 km per hour and armed with 4 20mm cannons or 12 7.7 mm machine guns. It was planned to install a new 24-cylinder liquid-cooled engine on the aircraft. Rolls-Royce, Valcher, and Napier, Sabre started developing such engines. Accordingly, the aircraft designer Cam designed a new fighter in two versions: R, later called Tornado, under the Valcher motor, and N, Typhoon, under the Sabre. The prototype of the Typhoon first took to the air on February 24, 1940, almost 5 months after the Tornado flyby, but the last one never got into the series. The reason was the workload of Rolls-Royce with the production and modernization of Merlin, the most popular aircraft engine in the UK. Because of this, the Valcher creation program had to be curtailed. The Typhoon's fine tuning also slowed down after the Dunkirk shock. The Royal Air Force needed, first of all, the already proven Hurricanes and Supermarine Spitfires. The second prototype, armed with 4 20mm guns, was put to the test only on May 3, 1941, and on May 27 the first production aircraft took off. Although the cannon armament by that time unequivocally proved its superiority over machine guns, due to the lack of knowledge of the projectile feeding mechanism, it was necessary to release a series of Typhoons with machine gun weapons. Aircraft production continued until May 1945. 3,317 Typhoons were built, and the Hawker plant in Langley produced, in addition to prototypes, only 15 production machines in November to December 1941. The rest were built by the Gloucester factory in Hacklecote. Combat use of Hawker Typhoon. The first squadron to receive Typhoons in September 1941 was the 56th Squadron. The beginning of aircraft operation was accompanied by numerous problems, mainly related to the propulsion system. Therefore, by April 1942 only 2 more squadrons had been rearmed, and 3 squadrons received Typhoons during the summer. At that time the main task of the new fighters was to counter Luftwaffe raids on the ports of southern England in the ships in the English Channel. The first air victory was not recorded until August 1942. By mid-1943 the Typhoons had already scored 60 victories, 40 of them over the Focke-Wulf FW-190. The British fighter proved a worthy adversary to the Focke-Wulf in low-altitude combat. Beginning in September 1942, planes of the 181st and 182nd A began to be systematically used for bombing and attacking targets in France, Belgium, and Holland. The attacks targeted enemy airfields, factories, and railroad facilities, and from the end of 1943 the launching positions of V-1 bombers became priority targets. By June 1944 the Royal Air Force had 20 squadrons of Typhoons. 18 of them were assigned to Operation Overlord. Even before the landing, Typhoons struck German radar stations on the French coast. Subsequently, the main method of combat use of such aircraft became on-call actions. Single Typhoons patrolled certain areas. When they detected the enemy, they marked their targets with smoke signals and called in a squad of planes with bombs. In particular, on August 7, 1944 the Typhoons attacked German tank units advancing toward Normandy, causing 84 destroyed and 56 damaged tanks. Later, Typhoons squadrons transferred to Dutch airfields and operated as fighter bombers until the end of the war. But their post-war service was very short. In September 1945 the Typhoons were taken off the service and by 1947 they were scrapped. Conceived as a clean fighter to replace the Hurricanes and Spitfires, the Typhoon was used rather limitedly in its first hypostasis. It was much more widely used as a fighter bomber. Interestingly, the Typhoon dropped out of the scene even before the Spitfire it was supposed to replace. In the heavy fighter bomber class it was superseded by the more advanced Tempest, originally created as a modification of the Typhoon.